Hey, fourth grade, this week we're going to be doing some more division. So this is your video for Tuesday. If you're new to these kind of videos that I make, I'll make one video for the whole week. And at the top right here, you can see where I put the day. And then you can fast forward, rewind, watch it more than once, whatever. It's a little bit better than Zoom because it'll allow you to go back. So today, Tuesday, we're going to be on page 130. So we're going to look at how multiplication and division relate. So look at the top of 130. There are 24 students that are put into groups of 8. How many groups of students are there? Multiplication and division are related. Division undoes multiplication and multiplication undoes division. So I want you to write that down. Multiplication and division undo each other. Remember when we talked about checking our work with different operations? This is where this comes in. Find the related multiplication fact for 24 divided by 8 to help find the quotient. First, think about the meaning of division. So they give us the problem 24 divided by 8. Then we're going to say it equals a question mark, even though you probably know what it is already. So this is our number in all. 8 is the number in each group. And so our quotient, our answer, is going to be the number of groups. So if we have 24 things in all and we want to put 8 of them in each group, when we find our answer, that'll tell us how many number of groups. Now it says think about the meaning of multiplication. And if you look in your book, I don't have any room to write it here. Well, I guess I can clear out. Let me clear out and then we'll write that. The meaning of multiplication is the number of groups. We don't know what that is yet, so we're going to put a question mark. Times 8 equals 24. 8 is the number in each group, just like we just did. 24 is the number in all. And then our question mark, what we're trying to figure out is the number of groups. So what they want you to know is that you can work backwards to figure out division by doing multiplication. This is why I told you had your multiplication facts. So let's redo this. Let me redo this problem. If we have 24 divided by 8 equals, whoops, back up, we don't know that it's 6 yet. We're going to put a question mark. Pretend you didn't see the 6. I would think 8 times 1 equals 24. I already know that 8 times 6 equals 24. So 24 divided by 8 is 6. All I'm doing is the opposite of division, which is multiplication. So we have, that's wrong, I'm sorry, 6 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48, it's 3. My bad. 3 groups. So let's do one like this. I'm going to give you a division problem and we're going to work the opposite. If you remember back to first and second grade when you did fact families, it's really similar. So if you have something like, let me think, 72 divided by 9. That equals 8, and that's what they're going to give you in classwork. They'll give you something like this in classwork. You're going to figure out the facts that go with it. So if I wanted to do the opposite of this, I want to equal 72. Remember when we talked about multiplication? The whole idea with multiplication is to get bigger, to multiply. So if we equal, we're going to have to put our bigger number here. And then we use these other two, 8 times 9. I can also do 9 times 8 equals 72. Or 72 divided by 8 is 9. You did something like this on your weekly workouts a couple months ago. So let's do another one. Right, Tuesday. Let's do 51 divided by 3 equals 17. So what I'm going to do first is write that other division fact. 51 divided by 17 equals 3. All I did was flip-flop these two. Then for multiplication facts, remember 51 is going to have to be the bigger answer, so the product. And then I can say 17 times 3 equals 51, or 3 times 17 equals 51. It doesn't matter. They're all the same. So these are your two multiplication facts, and these are your two division facts that go together. 51 has to be your dividend because it's the bigger number, so it has to go first. Then you can flip which way you want to do your divisor and your quotient. Right here, 51 has to be your product because it's bigger, and you can use commutative property for these two factors. Okay, so let's see. Today you're going to do 1 through 9. So let's do number 1 together. Just a second. So today's classwork, you're going to do numbers 1 through 9. You're going to do number 1 with me before I let you go work. So it gives you 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Then it gives you 4 times blank equals 8. So you already probably know that 4 times 2 equals 8, so that would be our answer. But if you didn't know that 4 times 2 is 8, you would look and see, okay, I have 4 here, 8 here, 8 here. 2 is the number that has to go in the missing blank. They're all going to have the same numbers. It's just going to be a different order. So I'm going to let you guys go work on this today, and then tomorrow we're going to do some more of this. So this is the end of Tuesday's video. Come back to watch Wednesday. All right, this is Wednesday's video. Today you're going to do some more of what we did yesterday. So let's look at them together. You're going to do 10 through 15, 19 through 25, and then 33. So let's look at number 10 together. For number 10, they give you 4 times 3 equals 12. Then it says, write a related division fact for the multiplication equation. So they gave us multiplication, and we need to write one division. So remember, the bigger number for division has to come first, has to be your dividend. Then we put our division sign, and we can either do 12 divided by 4 equals 3, or you could do 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Any of those would be a correct answer, okay? Doesn't matter which one you pick, it doesn't matter which way you go, as long as you have one of these answers for number 10 through 15, then that is correct. Then they'll give you number 19. We actually did this one yesterday, but they'll give you 4 divided by 2 equals 2. This time they want you to do a multiplication problem. So if multiplication, the answer has to be the biggest number, then I can just fill in the blanks. 2 times 2 equals 4. So we're going backwards. You're undoing the division by doing the multiplication. That's going to be 19 through 25. And then 33 is a word problem, and I want you to work on that, okay? Tomorrow we're going to move on to something else. So get these fact families down and come back for Thursday's video. All right, Thursday's video, today we're going to be on pages 138 to 139. Let's skip ahead a little bit. These are number patterns today. They're actually kind of fun. It's an input-output table. Input means you put a number in. You do whatever the directions tell you, multiply or divide by a certain number, then you get the output or the answer. So look at page 138 with me. There are 2 liters of juice in one bottle. How many liters of juice are in 5 bottles? You can use an input-output table to make a number pattern. Use the rule multiply by 2. The rule tells you to multiply each input number by 2 to find the output number. For the input 1, multiply by 2 to get the output number. 1 times 2 equals 2. So let's look. When you're doing an input-output chart, you're going to draw a rectangle like this. One line down the middle, and then we'll fill it in with whatever number of boxes they give us. You're always going to have input right here and output here. Your book writes out the word, save some space, and just put I and O. So for input, they give us the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then it gives us our rule, multiply by 2. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to take your input number and multiply it by 2. So 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. So whatever the rule is, and the rule they're going to give you in writing right here, you multiply your input. So writing that down so you don't forget. Multiply your input. That's what you're going to multiply by whatever rule they give you. So to find the answer to the word problem, it says there's 2 liters of juice in 1 bottle. How many liters are in 5 bottles? These are our bottles. These are our liters. So there are 10 liters in 5 bottles. What I really want you to be able to do right now is to find the number patterns and to draw up the table. So let's do another one together. I'm going to clear this page. So let's do one like this. Input, output. Let's do 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so let's make our inputs these. Let's make our rule divide by 2. So if my rule is divide by 2, I'm going to take my input number and divide that by 2. So here my input is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And 10 divided by 2 is 5. So all I did there was take this number right here and divide it by 2 because that was the rule they gave me. So what you're going to do is 1 through 4 today. You do need to copy the table. You have to be able to copy it to fill it in. They give you some answers already. So what they want you to do on 1 and 2 is to fill in the table just like we did. On 3 and 4, well, 3 is actually the same. So 3 is the same. But on number 4, they want you to copy the table and then find the pattern. So if you look right here, our pattern right here is that we're dividing by 2. They gave us that, right? But in the next one, on number 4, they're not going to give you that. They want you to figure out what you did to get from 10 to 7, from 12 to 9, from 14 to the next number, okay? So you have to fill it in first by looking at this pattern and then figure out what they did to get the output. All right, so that's what you're going to work on today, and I'll see you back Friday for something different. All right, Friday video. Today we're going to go backwards a little bit to page 137. So go back to 137. This is using models. You might have heard the word arrays before in 3rd grade when you did multiplication. They're just groups, and those groups are lined up. So look at the top of page 136. We're not going to be on 137 just yet. Sabrina has 72 stamps. She wants to arrange them in 6 equal rows. How many stamps are in each row? You can model division with arrays or area models. So it tells us 72 divided by 6. That's the problem they give us. We want to start off with 72 squares. So I'm just going to do dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So that is all of our 72 dots. Then we want to arrange them into 6 equal rows. So I'm going to clear this and show you how you would do that. I'm just going to clear the whole thing. So if I have 72 divided by 6, I would start off with going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then keep counting until you get to 72 by going down the line. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So now we have 6 rows of 72. When we count how many rows are in each square, or how many little dots are in each row, that'll tell us what it equals. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So our quotient is how many we put in each row. So on your page, it gives you method 2, just ignore method 2. What I want you to be able to do is to divide. So I'm going to clear this out and let's do one more. If I gave you 35 divided by 5, in your head, you can probably already tell me what that is, but let's do 5 columns, 1, 2, well, the start of 5 rows, 1 column, the start of 5. All right, so I have 5, and I'm going to keep counting until I get to 35. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So I have 5 rows, and let's see how many are in each row. So I would count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that tells me 35 divided by 5 is 7. This is not going to be the easiest way to solve them every time, but you do need to know how to do that. So I'm going to clear it, and you're going to do some today, and let's do the first one together. So today you're going to do page 137, numbers 3 through 15. So number 3 says 32 divided by 8 equals, whoops, doesn't equal 4, equals blank. So there's 2 ways to do this. We can do an array. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And we can count up any row and get 4. Or I could do it backwards like we did the other day and say 8 times what equals 32. in your head, that's already what you're saying. So we already know that 8 times 4 equals 32. So all you need to do for 3 through 15 is just write the answer, okay? And once you're done with that, you're done for the week. Let me know if you have any questions.